Hello, everybody, and welcome to Frieza's 5 Minutes, the show where we have 5 minutes to look towards the future. I'm Colby, joined by Blake.
Me.
And Brian.
Hello.
As we read Chapter 103, A Legacy Toward the Future, written by Akira Toriyama, art by Toyotaro, translation by Caleb Cook, and lettering by Brandon Bovia. This is the show where we read the latest Dragon Ball Super Manga chapter and tell you if, what we liked and what we disliked. It isn't a full recap, so go read it.
Amen and goddamn.
Good job, boss.
That being said, Blake, take it away. What the fuck? Hold on, what the fuck? I appreciate it. All right, Blake, take it away.
So as the world is aware, we lost Akira Toriyama on March 1st. We learned about this March 7th through official sources and Toei and all that fun stuff. At the age of 68, too young. He had a lot more to give. So I figured since obviously he's the reason for this show and everything else Dragon Ball related in our lives and in the world, we just have a couple nice things to say about Akira Toriyama, and then we'll get on to the chapter. Kobe, do you want to start off?
Yeah, I'll be brief. So, Akira Toriyama, a huge part of my life in terms of a lot of his works, Dragon Ball, even like Chrono Trigger, you go down to just his character design for a lot of different things, and, he touched many lives. He's the GOAT. I have so many memories of Dragon Ball. It's a big part of my culture and stuff and what I was brought on. So, thanks to Akira Toriyama, and, good, wherever you are, good luck. And, I feel for his family, friends, all that. Brian?
There's no way to quantify. I don't even know if that's the right word. How important Dragon Ball Z was for me growing up. Very formative. I was there on Toonami, every day, a couple hours after school, waiting for the next episode, eagerly. I'd have my parents tape it if I couldn't watch it. I was in it. I had the toys. I had the merch. I never read the manga because I was kind of too young for that, but just the show itself and the world itself. God, I can remember rewatching. I remember there was a week straight I rewatched the fight between Goku and Vegeta from the Saiyan saga. Every day. So Akira Toriyama, thank you for just something so formative to me, something that I can't imagine not having in my life in any capacity. You've truly created something remarkable. You are up there with the greats. As far as getting manga and anime in general just on the map for the whole world. Thank you, Toriyama Sensei.
Blake?
I had to write this out beforehand just so I'm not trying to figure out my words. So it's hard to fully articulate the impact Akira Toriyama and his work had on my life. There isn't a single day that goes by that I don't consume some sort of Dragon Ball related media, whether it's seeing a clip of it on social media, playing a Dragon Ball related game, or just talking about something Dragon Ball related with you guys or whomever. I love Dragon Ball ever since it aired on Toonami back in the day, and I will continue to be a fan until I die, to be honest. Thank you, Akira Toriyama, for creating one of my favorite things in this world and for the lasting impact it had on my childhood, my life as a whole. May you rest easy, brother. Sorry, boss.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Way to ruin it.
Good. Well said, gentlemen. Well said. So let's praise and/or shit on this chapter now.
Are you talking about chapter 103, A Legacy Toward the Future, written by Akira Toriyama, art by Toyotaro, translation by Caleb Cook, and lettering by Brandon Bovia?
Yes.
No, actually, yeah, of course. So, all right, let's let's talk about something we liked. Brian.
Okay. I'm gonna say probably what y'all are both might be thinking. The little note at the end from the English language team. The last page thanking Akira Toriyama of everything. I think very, very good little message, and a great panel that's under. Like I just couldn't help but think like maybe that panel was added after the news broke, or after Toyotaro knew. I don't know. It just has that like finality of like see you later. I don't know. It was. I lingered on that picture for a bit, and on those words for a little bit.
I wonder if Toyotaro's gonna do anything. I mean, I'm off social media now, so I don't know if he has done anything. Please correct me, but like, if he's done a special piece of art or something for Toriyama, or if he'll wait until like the next chapter or something to do it. You know, I'm very curious.
I have no idea.
See how that goes.
Blake would know. You're part of those channels.
He like said some words and stuff, but he hasn't like at least
random words.
Publicly drawn some. Yeah, fuck. he
boss brother,
you know,
boss brother.
He said a nice wordful tribute, but haven't seen any like art specifically or whatever.
Gotcha.
At least publicly, you know.
Yeah. But, you know, it's crazy, like, how many manga were influenced by Dragon Ball. And, like, I would just love to see a collective art piece by all the great mangaka out there, you know? Like, Kubo and Kishimoto, like, stuff like I just want to see them all, like, get together and do something. That'd be cool. But,
there has been some tribute art made.
Yeah.
I know Miyazaki made a little thing. It was
really?
very cute. It was like Goku from Dragon Ball. The One Piece guy made
Oda.
a little tribute. I forget the guy's name, but a guy who does Marvel or DC comics made a tribute, and like that was actually really cool because it was in the style of like a comic book,
That's
but
cool.
still with anime tones to it. And yeah, I've been seeing a lot of those tribute stuff around, and they've been really cool to see.
That's great. Well, all right. Blake, something you liked from the chapter.
To quote Frieza when he saw Trunks that first time.
Uh-oh.
His eyes! Broly's got eyeballs!
He's got
He's
eyeballs.
Back. He looks like a Dragon Ball character.
Finally.
Listen. Hot take. I think like the pupilless eyes are like cooler.
I agree. It's not that I disliked him having eyes, but like
I know
it's definitely like I liked his berserker persona. That's like part of his identity, you know. So, but you know, it's cool either way.
I didn't take this as like, oh, this is like the form, like this is the end all be all for Broly. I feel like he still has that, but this is like the controlled form before that, you know?
Yeah.
True.
Just my opinion.
I really liked, you know, they gave a little more like clarification on beast mode, or rather just like, you know, the similarities between him and Broly help clarify beast mode a little more, where it's like, even Gohan's like, I just bring it right before the point where I lose everything, right? Like I'm losing my mind.
He was edging, brother.
He edges his key, and I was like, oh, that's really interesting, you know. I mean, I guess in a way, like Broly, Kale, and whatnot, they have like beast mode, right? But they just don't know how to use it. They'll never describe it like that or label it that, but that's kind of what it's insinuating,
I guess.
So I thought that was cool. Something we disliked though, boys.
Is that all we liked, or are we just going back and forth?
We're just going back and forth.
All right, I can do that.
You
Go.
want to go right to Goku? Just want to do it?
This absentee fucking father, grandfather being ass, dude, he just pissed me off, bro. I don't know. It was something about, like, during his spar with Gohan, he's all being like, wow, you're so cool. You're so great now. And Gohan just drops like, yeah, Piccolo did all this. It's Piccolo. And I'm like, dude, Goku, you fucking suck. Like, you haven't seen your son in so long, and you're just immediately like, hey, what's up? It's me, Goku. I don't know. It just struck me as like, get a load of this jackass. And then he does his whole like, oh, I'm so much better than you. Look at my cool Ultra Instinct. So it's cool that Gohan kind of like beat him up a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, screw you, Dad. Screw you, Dad.
It's like none of this is surprising, right? It's like,
yeah,
whoa,
I know.
Goku's absent, or he's aloof. It feels a little like the one that got me. I thought you were gonna talk more about the Pan thing.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't get to that yet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking Vegeta of all people being like, you're a fucking disgrace, bro.
You're so fucking cringe, Kakarot. Like, it's just like, at this point, it's weird. I don't really get like frustrated or like angry or whatever anymore about it. At this point, I almost feel like I'm being pranked.
Yeah.
Like, taken in stride. I'm just like, okay, you're getting this again. Let's watch Twitter fall apart or something,
Yeah. It just stinks, because, like, there is so much character growth for both him and Vegeta at the end of Dragon Ball Z. And, like, for a while, they, like, went back to how they were. And then by the end of, like, the Tournament of Power, it's like, okay, they're kind of mature again. They're, like, kind of grounded and stuff. And now it's like, this kind of shit still happens. It's just kind of like, where are these people? Like, who are these people?
I mean, I agree with the Vegeta thing, but I kind of disagree with Goku ever changing.
I agree.
Kind of got more serious.
I don't know. Like,
The Boo arc doesn't count. That was 3 days. Anyone can be different for 3 days.
but I also think to like the end of Z, where he's
Listen
just
here,
like,
you little shit.
where he like,
The end of Z has not happened yet.
Listen here, you little shit.
yeah. Well, what I mean is like, no
We're
matter
like
what,
2 months
like-
from there.
yeah, really. It's just like he like looks at, he takes Oob and he's just like, bye family, like
That's
he's
true.
just gonna always do that.
Yeah.
It's not good. It's not like an excuse. It's just who Goku is, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's
Like, wait a second, this guy kind of sucks, actually.
It is. I don't know. It's weird. Just like sometimes Goku's like, I am the hope of the universe. And he's like, he just goes a little back and forth sometimes. In the end of the day, he always chooses to abandon his family. And can't we all respect that consistency?
Yes.
Blake, something you
Heard
dislike.
it here, folks.
Before I get into that, I just want to do like a quick counterpoint to what Brian said about like
Jacuse.
Piccolo and Goku and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's like the haha Goku's a bad dad meme. But like I've like ever since like Goku died and Piccolo took Gohan, like he has been his mentor and trainer and stuff. It's never been Goku, like ever, outside the time chamber. But that was just because they were in the same place, same time. So like, I don't entirely agree with your criticism of like of that, just because like it was Piccolo because that's his mentor, that is his sensei, Baka.
Yeah.
Like, in the words of Yondu,
Whoa.
he may be your father, but he ain't your daddy. Piccolo is Gohan's dad. I put my foot down.
The foot's down. Brandon Bovia agrees.
I respectfully disagree, but I digress.
All right. He's his
something-
blood father.
Did you ask something I liked or disliked?
Dislike.
If I have to be nitpicky, I really don't really dislike much from this chapter.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of hard to find much. I'm like, I don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
I thought. Now I'm just gonna move this into something I like because I don't want to dwell on it. Like, I don't know. Cause like I really enjoyed like the action. I really enjoyed when Gohan got that hit on Master
Yeah.
UI Goku, and
Yeah.
he even like went down to base form. Fucking beast mode over here.
Base mode.
Base mode. After like kind of Master UI was giving him the business, he was like edging, and I also like the little like we kind of don't really see it, but like there was like this battle royale of like these geeks.
Yeah,
They're like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Goku
Go
took some
tanks.
damage. By the end of that, he was like all bruised up. I was like, I wanted to see that.
Mm-hmm. Maybe in the anime, when they
Oh.
ever, if they ever,
2028.
yeah, I know if they ever fucking do these. Is there anything else you guys enjoyed or disliked?
Oh, you can drive. Brian.
Fucking Carmine being like, I'm abandoning the Red Ribbon Army's cause. Just flat out. Just like, yep, we're done. We're going to pharmaceuticals now.
funny.
And the guy's like, yeah,
Fuck
boss,
this.
good thinking. Good job.
Yeah.
Makes sense to me. I really enjoyed that. They were funny.
I wish he said, "Good thinking there, brother," instead.
Fuck off.
Oh.
I liked I think Lemon is like goat. The more I see him, the
easily.
more I like him.
Limo?
Yo. Yeah.
Lemon.
Lemon.
Would you
Lemon.
call it? Lemon.
Lemon. He
Yeah.
had like 3 tildes and accent marks.
Yeah, because he's a chef. He's a Lemon.
True.
I don't know. He was like, I made you guys a feast. I'm like, this guy, he's like, he doesn't get nothing out of anything. If anything, he has to live on a shitty rock in the fucking middle of space. And
He gets to practice his culinary expertise. That's its own reward.
And he doesn't get to be hunted and murdered by Frieza.
He makes food that the god of destruction loves. Dude, I'd be fulfilled. You kidding me? I'd be like, that's a huge pride booster.
if you looked at them eating, they're just eating spaghetti.
How dare you say just spaghetti? Okay?
I don't know.
How
Let me see this.
fucking dare you, bro?
Page 36.
It's
37.
Limo spaghetti, okay?
Limo
That's
spaghetti.
like ascended spaghetti. That's like
Ultra-
spaghetti that's
ultra
ascended
spaghetti.
past super spaghetti.
They're eating
Yeah, it's
spaghetti,
just-
dude. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just fucking spaghetti. What the hell?
That's what I'm saying. It's eating spaghetti. Good for him.
No,
though, you
it's
know?
not just spaghetti. You guys don't understand.
It's
You don't
Super
get it.
Saiyan spaghetti.
Super Saiyajin, Super Spaghetti Jin. Yeah, I have more stuff, but go on if someone else wants to pitch in.
I got nothing.
Oh, I liked how Vegeta was like, I want to fuck up Gohan. Where's my turn?
Yeah, that I really like that. It's like, what about
I
me?
demand a duel. And Gohan's like, why am I the man to beat?
This has never happened.
The last time Vegeta punched me was like during the Frieza arc.
Yeah, really.
Good times.
Good times.
I disliked
No.
after Gohan like super powered up to beat Goku, his like hair came back, and I was sad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
He got massive.
taller hair. I was like, oh, come on, guys, you had it. You had a pretty good thing
was
going.
there. It was
Yeah.
there. There's some panels where it looks really good.
Yeah. Oh, I would like to.
It's all about the angle.
I would like to direct everyone to page 26, 27 to the ultimate like power thrust by Gohan.
Yeah. Look at my dick.
Look at that. It's insane. Anyway,
Wait, which part?
page 26, 27.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah. Hurrah!
I'm trying to think of any big things. Oh, I will say, I don't know how you guys feel about this. Kind of disappointed we didn't get like a tease of Frieza.
Yeah.
Right.
I was just thinking of that today. Like, we haven't seen Frieza in a long time.
This wasn't about Frieza. This was about a legacy toward the future, baby. About all the dudes that we've been like, these dudes need to get together, and now they're together and they're all fucking sparring and shit. This is what this chapter was about. This wasn't about like,
Well,
by the way, Frieza's still around.
I don't know. If you're ending an arc, I feel like a tease to the next one can be very exciting.
Nah.
All right.
You're wrong.
Cringe. So I like the very last, like, you know, the panels that Brian was talking about earlier. I like how, like, if Dragon Ball were to end right now, my last thought would be, damn, Piccolo's gonna get some.
oh yeah, with the teacher.
Look at that. He's like gives him a smile and a wave, and then he like flies away like, yeah, I'm gonna get some. You know, like, like she's into me. Like, you know,
she thinks I'm such a good father. That's my end.
That's my end. I'm gonna fuse with her.
I want to make 2 notes about that last page. The top right, that thuggin' pose he has behind Gohan is stellar.
Thuggin'.
I fucking love it.
Listen, Piccolo's always been the master of poses.
I agree.
He's Batman.
I also enjoy how after Pan like did the teleportation and tried to beat up her grandfather, Piccolo picked up her little book bag, wrapped it around her, and flew away. Stole all her belongings.
He was racially profiled after for being a Namekian.
What do you think Gohan told her? He's like, hey, that's your grandpa. He fucking forgot who you were. Go kick the shit out of him. Yeah. And she's like, okay. Because she looked fucking pissed for a second.
Yeah. He was like, that's a thug.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder what he did say. You know what he probably said? He was probably like, that's the strongest man in the universe. And she was like, yeah, finna bet. And then she went for him. He broke her leg.
God, the massacre.
Poor guy. Or gal.
Poor guy. Broke his own granddaughter's leg.
Does anyone have any final thoughts before we get to our final thingies of the superhero-related chapters?
Yes. Page 36, 37. There is probably the best case of onomatopoeia I've ever seen in this franchise. Yeah. And it's a gab, gab, yap, yap.
I too liked that. And then shook right next to it on the other side. And then bean.
Yeah. I just like the gab, gab, yap, yap. Blah, blah, blah. Trouble, trouble, trouble.
Brian brought focus to this in the our group chat. How do you guys feel about the Vegeta Unga Boonga? Bulma might lose interest if I'm gone too long.
I was like, whoa. That totally caught me off guard.
The whip. Yeah, it's funny.
It shows a level of self-awareness, I guess.
Yeah.
How long's he been gone?
Long enough.
Been gone for a while.
I guess.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Anyway, all right. Should we get on to our 5-minute or fingies?
Yes.
I think we can.
All right, Brian. What did you think? How many fingies would you give chapter 103, A Legacy Toward the Future, written by Akira Toriyama, art by Toyotaro, translation by Caleb Cook, and lettering by Brandon Bovia?
I would give Dragon Ball Super Chapter 3, Legacy Toward the Future, etc., etc., etc. A resounding, a heart-pounding, a groundbreaking 5 out of 5 fingies.
Whoa.
5 big ones. I thought the chapter was perfect. We got to see some cool fights. Everyone got together. It was a nice conclusion. Nice wrap up of the whole arc. I thought it was great. Everyone's on the same page now, which I always like. Everyone's caught up with everything. And I have no idea where the story is going to go next, which is kind of exciting. So I'm excited. I thought it was a great end, and a great legacy for our boy Toriyama Sensei.
Is that our first 5?
Yeah.
Is it?
I think it's
Yeah.
our first 5 fingies, 5 minutes over here. Oh my god.
I'm doing it.
You have the whole saga to save Planet Namek now.
Holy
And
shit!
you know what else?
Mm-hmm.
I'm locking it in.
Oh, and the lock? Jesus.
It's locked in.
lock.
Put it down. Can't change
The
it.
lock.
The key.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, if you know. Plate.
Yeah.
Give me your fingies.
So, I'm gonna be honest, Brian. When you said 5 and then said perfect, I was like, what the hell is this guy thinking about? Because I got my wires crossed because Brian and I are currently in the middle of a Bondathon where we rate all the movies out of 7. So I thought you were giving a 5 out of 7. I was like, and then he said perfect. I'm like, how can it be fucking perfect then, you idiot?
2 out of 10. Perfect.
I kind of was crossing the wires in my head a little bit too. I'm not gonna lie.
So my inner monologue apologizes to you.
Thank you. I forgive your inner monologue. The piece of shit.
All that said, I give chapter 103, A Legacy Toward the Future, written by Akira Toriyama, art by Toyo Taro, translation by Caleb Cook, and lettering by Brandon Bovia. A resounding, a finality worthy 5 out of 5.
God.
Fingies, baby.
5.
Let's go!
Incredible.
Let's
2
fucking go.
fingies.
I'm not just doing this because of the tragic event that happened in the last 20 days.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing this because I truly feel this was a great chapter, a perfect ending.
It was a great chapter.
To the superhero saga, bring in all the new powerful boys. I guess except for Piccolo, which I guess kind of sucks. If I get that's my one
They
critique, I
acknowledge
guess.
him. They
Wish Piccolo
They
was in that
acknowledge it.
brawl. Yeah, of how, and then and Goku was
Yeah.
like, "You're strong, dude." Babe, someone had to pick up Pan. But yeah, dude, this is a great chapter. I love how it ended without them flying off and shit. And yeah, I gave it a big ol' 5 out of 5. Frieza's 5 minutes. Recommend, baby. Colby, how about you? No pressure.
Gentlemen, I would give lettering by Brandon Bovia, translation by Caleb Cook, art by Toyo Taro, written by Akira Toriyama, chapter 103, A Legacy Toward the Future. A still generous 4 fingies out of 5.
Boo.
I'm leaving.
Okay, fuck off, you two. Get out of here. You can't just be like, 4 is now a bad score. 4 is literally a great chapter.
No, 4 is a great score. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's perfect. Perfect. For me.
Perfect.
You guys can think whatever you want. I think it's a great chapter. I think it, pacing is pretty good. It felt really fast, but that's okay. And I do really love those last few pages. I like the silent nature of it. I thought that was really cool. The action, I thought the action was not the best we've seen. It was a little hard for me to follow at times. I had to kind of reread some panels to kind of follow the action. But I liked all the dialogue, and I liked where things are going. Like Brian said, getting everybody even on the same playing field, that's really important. I thought they did that really well. And I'm very, very excited to see what the future brings.
Are we locking in our scores, babies?
I was like, yep. Lock them
Lock
in,
in.
boys. All right.
So it's funny, Colby, that you mention the future, because I have a world exclusive programming note. Before we were rudely interrupted by society, a quick programming note for the future of the Dragon Ball Super Manga and the future of this Frieza's 5 Minutes series. So, world exclusive, unless the date changes, the manga is taking a hiatus for only 1 month.
Oh.
We should.
Oh.
The next chapter apparently releases May 20th, 2024.
Wow. I'm shocked.
Obviously, we don't know how far in advance they've done it, and I guess we'll find out. Maybe they always keep Akira Toriyama's name in it, like written by Akira Toriyama, or we'll finally know if it's just Torotaro, if it just says written by Torotaro, art by Torotaro, or whatever, you know. But that does not mean we aren't having a Frieza's 5 minutes next month. Because we will be having a very special edition of Frieza's 5 minutes. I already told Kobe, but I haven't told Brian. Are you ready?
I guess I am.
Because on April 10th of next month, it's going to be the 15th anniversary of Dragon Ball Evolution. And we're going to watch it and have some thoughts on it.
Hell yeah. I've never seen it, so let's go.
I've never seen it either, baby. All right, that's
hell
going to
yeah,
be lit.
dude. Man. We'll see you guys there. And remember, hail Lord Frieza.
Hail Lord Frieza.
Can't believe you're making us sit through such drivel.